Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, what does my collective need to know today? Again, these are collective readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody. This could resonate with your past, your present situation, or it could be a future outcome of a situation. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Don't want to come out. Destroyed, fake friends, okay? So something surrounding, fake friend. A fake friend, shattered, broken, fucked up. So, there is a friend of yours. This could be from a past, okay? Maybe you are not friends with this person at the current situation. This could be a childhood friend. This could be someone who went to the same primary school as you, secondary school, college, university, any type of courses, place of study, or even a line of work, your workplace, okay? Shattered, broken, fucked up. This fake friend wants to see you shattered, broken down, okay? Messed up in the head. Some fake friend of yours really wants you to be more messed up than what you already are, or already have been, okay? And we all have mental health battles, so I'm not trying to cause offence with that. We all have mental health battles, okay? Yeah, they want you to mess up. They like seeing you make mistakes, or they want to see you make more mistakes. This could be a friend who feels that they have made more mistakes in life than you. This could be a friend who could have been through a similar situation to yourself. That could be why you could have bonded. You could have been through something similar, or you could like some similar things, similar interests. But I am getting that this fake friend doesn't like how intelligent you actually are. You could be a bit more intelligent than this friend, okay? You could have even took pictures with this friend at some point, so maybe you could have pictures. You could have posted something on one of your social medias, or printed some pictures out. You could have had pictures on your wall, created some sort of a collage with this friend. They feel like they bad choices and envy. They're very envious, okay? They want you to make bad choices. Okay, they want you to make bad choices. They want you to make bad choices. So this could be a friend who, say if you've stopped drinking and you feel that it's probably best for you to stop drinking because maybe you become a different person when you are drinking, this is a friend who wants to invite you out for a drink, okay? Or maybe if you're not a big drinker and you've not really been much of a big drinker in your adult years, they want to see you hitting the bottle. It's somebody who wants to see you hitting the bottle, or hitting drugs, harsh drugs, cannabis. You may be a smoker. Maybe if you are not a smoker, maybe they want to get you into smoking. Maybe you could have made some bad choices at some point and offered someone a bifter, or you shouldn't have really offered a bifter. or offered a drink and you shouldn't have really offered them a drink because maybe you knew they could have been struggling with alcoholism or something. Game over. So I am getting that quite possibly. You could have walked away from this friend because they are envious of you. Maybe you can feel that. Maybe you can see that. Okay? Maybe you felt that. This could be a friend. It's definitely something to do with level of intelligence. It's definitely surrounding a level of intelligence. So again, with like maybe line of work, courses of study, maybe in test results, you could have got higher marks, you could have got top scores, you could have got distinctions, you could have got A stars, B's or whatever, and they could have been getting C's or D's or maybe even F's or something like that. And I'm not having a dig at people who have had low grades because secondary school I didn't want to do my GCSEs. Bit of a stupid choice at the time. It was a stupid choice at the time. It was a bad choice of mine at the time. But we live and learn. Game on. This is a type of a fake friend who loves to play games. Mind games. This could be the type of friend who likes to do fake phone calls. I am getting some sort of a fake phone call. Okay. Got sexual protection here. And then we've got toxic. I am getting that this could be a type of friend who, if you get in a relationship or you're seeing somebody, you're dating somebody, and maybe you're getting your hopes up, you know, because like we all go there, like we all get there at some point, start getting our hopes up. Or maybe not, maybe you don't. But maybe this could be a friend who you maybe hadn't spoke to for a while, but again, this is past, future, like current situation or future, like present. This is the type of person, like if your life seems to be going well, and like if you're both doing different things like in life, you end up like coming together at some point and then you divert and you go off in your different directions. If you come and meet this person again, everything seems to mess up around this person because they're very envious and they will do everything they can to mess things up for you. I don't know if I feel like I should use an example of mine, but when I was doing nails, and I'm not mentioning no names, but one of my friends, or eyelashes or anything like that, one of my friends would straight up snap the nails off, or bend them off, and snap them and go, oh, it's just come off, or you do eyelashes and then they'll be like pulling them off, and they'll be like, oh, they've just come off. That's just an example. This is somebody who wants to maybe destroy what you keep building up. Maybe if you are trying to build up some sort of work file, portfolio, build your own empire, they are there to come back in with a sledgehammer and smash that down. Okay, so if you've got a business, also I'm getting that if you have got a business, this is the type of person who wants to put your windows in. This is the type of person who wants to put your windows in. There could be also something to do with mirror magic there. We've got sexual protection. This is a type of fake friend that if you are seeing somebody, dating somebody, having a sneaky little link, and you tell them about this person, they start sniffing around that person. This is the type of person, this is why it's coming out as sexual protection. If you've had unprotected sex with this person, they want to get straight on that person after you, or even while you're with them, because they want your energy. And they view it as some sort of competition. Somebody who views it as some sort of competition, like, is that your man? Is that your missus? Is it? Well, I'm going to go on in and I'm going to play Mr. or Mrs. Charming, and I'm moving like this because I'm getting at your friend moves like a snake. Your fake friend moves like a snake. Maybe you know this. Maybe you know this. Try and have a look, see, because it's quite a dark background. Don't know, see what I can pick on up. But the way things is looking, it does look like this 1111, some sort of snake image there, but it's not, it's like smirk. There could be something to do with burning some sort of sage to get rid of negative energy. Incense sticks, I've got one on, but I don't know where my incense stick holder is, so I've used an old potato. Improvising. Toxic. This is a very toxic friend, and unfortunately for some people, we're in a world where some men and women, 11:55 then, some men and women, they prefer toxic relationships. It's someone who's very, 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 very toxic. Every time you build up your life, your world, your little family, if you have a big family, they come in like a snake and they want to part you. It's somebody like, even with friends, if you go get another friend and you go, oh, this is my friend, I've met him or her here and we're getting on really well, they will snake into their inbox and they start sharing, like, I'm just getting, like, there's a lot of snaking around. They could be really good at acting like a good friend, already knowing the tea. You already know, and then we've got doing drugs. And knowing they fucked up. And then we've got love story. See if you've got a little love story going on. Alright, or maybe a big love story going on. They're going to be there because they want a bed, your missus or your fella, okay? Putting on a show. They like to put on a good show, okay? Love story, once upon a time. I'm getting that they've done this over and over again. They've done it over and over again. They've done this over and over again. And they will continue to do this over and over again, 14, until you learn the lesson. Not to go back to this fake friend for anything. For anything. If you need 50p or something, go and ask a random in the street, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't even go back to this person for 50p. But we've got doing drugs. Maybe this friend could get a hold of drugs easy. And it's addiction. Because they want to see you hooked. Okay? They want to see you hooked. They want you to keep coming back to them. whether that be for alcohol, drugs, anything, cigarettes, anything. They want to see you codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, hazard block, restraint, because they want to block you. They want to block you. If you say, that's it, I've quit smoking, I'm not smoking cigs anymore, I'm just vaping, or I've stopped vaping, they will offer you a cig. They will give you a couple of cigs. Go on, have a cig with us. They will offer you a vape. If you say, I'm not smoking weed anymore, they're going to give you some free weed probably. You know, harsher drugs, you say, I don't do that, it's not my type of thing. They will get around you and they'll shove it up your nose, or get you to bang it in your mouth or something. Have a few drinks, bang it in your mouth. Maybe even if you don't even want to take this, they could bang it in your coffee, your tea. This is a type of person who will spike you. So I am getting spiking. This is the type of person who wants to ruin your love story. If you feel that you are in love or you are falling for somebody, they are there to put a spanner in the work. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. This is a narcissist. And again, photograph. There's pictures of you together. There's pictures of you together. So, for the guys, if you say, this is my friend, add them on social media or whatever, or they can send a friend request, whatever, and the next minute, the guy is posing with his top off. Or the next minute, yeah, the femme is getting a real provocative and having boobs out and all posy and all this. Coffee cup in reverse. Be careful of this friend, because this is a type of friend who will poison you, who will spike you. If you are in a power position, they are the type of person to want to poison you at work and then go to one of the bosses and go, I think we should do a drugs test because I think so-and-so is taking something, and then you failed a drugs test. I'm getting something surrounding maybe quite possibly failing a drugs test because they want to poison you. Because someone has been getting poisoned. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset, okay? Maybe you could be making more money, or you are due to make more money, or you have been making more money than this person. Or maybe this person has been making money by selling drugs. And that's why they seem to have more money. I am also getting quite possibly prescription drugs. Something surrounding prescription talking. Interest. Awaited message arrives. Text, email. You could have emailed this person, text this person. Can you do us a bit of weed? Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. Maybe you thought this person was your soulmate. They're not. They're your karmic soulmate. They're your karmic soulmate. Because we all need to learn not to go back to these toxic relationships, because they are never going to change. They're never going to change. Something about playing dirty. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So in a relationship or not, enjoy your own company, enjoy your partner if you are in a new relationship, and don't introduce your partner to this fake friend, because this fake friend is going to destroy absolutely everything. Date. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So if you are dating or you are on the dating scene, maybe not let this fake friend know. This is the type of friend, like say if you are sat with your new partner and they'll just want to keep ringing, get on video call, let me act real funny, come on. They only want to talk to you if you've got in a new relationship, or they only want to know who you're slamming. I mean, we should be able to tell our friends these type of things, but this is just a snake. This is just a snake. Separation. So you could be separated from this person, but there is a true love story coming towards you in the end. Once you close out this karmic cycle and learn, here we go, we've got Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. I am getting that, maybe quite possibly. You've give one too many chances. Grow and transform your life. Grow past this person. Grow beyond this person. Grow wiser beyond your years. Or there is something to do with growing wiser beyond your years. And there is a true love story just around the corner. Maybe this has made you feel really insecure. I can snatch your fella or your missus straight off your arm, but if that does happen, there was never truly yours to keep in the first place, if you get what I mean. Even if you had dreams and hopes and built a life together. Because if someone truly loves you, they wouldn't throw away what they have with you. They wouldn't throw away what they have with you for a hookup on the side or what. I'm just getting sliding into inboxes. So if you do post on your media and you start seeing somebody, maybe keep it to yourself. Because the way the world is, everything's not quite as it seems. Fulfilling a fantasy. Because they seem to fantasize about who you are with or who you were seeing a lot. I bet if I go buy this or I do this, or if your partner at the time does drugs, then they'll be like, oh, I'll give you some pills, I'll give you some of this, I'll give you some weed, I'll give you a bottle of plonk. And then they've gone back to toxicity because, again, some people, they prefer toxic relationships. They don't want true love. They want to have their cake and eat it. Somebody wants to make out like they're loyal in the relationship and they can't help but have other people on the side. Somebody wants to get you hooked on drugs. Somebody, this toxic friend could like, go on then, I'll give you an extra check of weed or something like that, or go on then, I'll give you some pills or whatever. Kind of a seduction. And then they'll start flirting and stuff. That's not a friend at all. That ain't a friend at all. Hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So they'll love bomb this person as well. I'm going to mention no names, but maybe it's time to kick this friend to the curb if this is resonating, and maybe if they're doing this with your partner, maybe it's time to move on. Because it's a love-hate relationship. Maybe you love this person, but they secretly hate you. They are secretly jealous of you. We've got fake apology in reverse. Sometimes maybe if you out them and you say, look, this, that and the other, they don't want to apologise. And a lot of narcissistic, egotistical people and arrogant people, they never want to apologise when they've done wrong or they're doing wrong. They never say sorry. They don't want to say sorry. If you confront them about that, what they've done or what they've been doing or what they continue to do, you can't squeeze a sorry out of somebody because they're not sorry. If they was sorry, they wouldn't keep doing it time and time and time and time again and again with the cycles and the lessons. From what I've heard, from what I've learned, that if we don't learn our lessons, the Most High will put us back on the cycle again to go through the same thing but maybe even worse, so you can learn that this person isn't really your friend. They never have been your friend. They've always been jealous from day one. So I'm going to leave that reading there, sending peace, love and light. And again, this reading ain't going to resonate with everybody, but to those who it does resonate with, it's time to get out of that relationship. It's time to free yourself and start a new life where you're surrounded by love, where you are surrounded by somebody who wants to protect you, where you are surrounded by somebody who doesn't want to harm you deliberately. Yeah. Somebody who wants to see you grow, somebody who wants to grow with you, and somebody who wants to build a life with you, truly, honestly and genuinely, without third parties. Because a lot of people are struggling with demonic possession and they can't help but their eyes be rolling around constantly where they look possessed. Like if someone can't keep their eyes on you and they're constantly, if someone walks past and they're constantly eyeing other people up and flirting with other people even right in front of you, then that's just downright disrespectful and you deserve more respect. Don't lower yourself and disrespect yourself by staying in one of these commitments, because you are worth more than that. Sending peace, love and light.